Hey, it's the Empire. Geo-Boxing Empire. Back to my boxing. Now, Julius Indongo versus Terrance Crawford, man. This is a prediction video for them. And listen, I'm going to talk about why Julius Indongo is a dangerous fighter. Now, he knocked out one of his fighters in Russia in one punch in the first round, which is crazy impressive. This is a lightweight division. There's not too many knockouts like that for a title. This guy was an unknown fighter. He has a 50% knockout ratio, and he just one hitter quitter, the Russian champion in this country, which is pretty wild, man. And then the other fight he fought that was pretty impressive was Ricky Burns, and that was a really good fight as well. He completely outboxed the kid, and I really thought he dropped him in the last couple rounds, but they counted him in slips. But Indongo had really good stamina, and he was pressuring Ricky Burns the whole fight, man. Ricky Burns was Indongo was really trying to knock him out. So, man, honestly, in my opinion, Indongo would be a lot bigger fighter if he wasn't from Namibia. If he was like a British fighter and he went over to like Russia and knocked out a Russian fighter in one punch, and then went to Mexico and knocked out or completely outboxed and destroyed a Mexican fighter, and then he went back to his country, he'd be huge. He'd be huge. And the odds are pretty crazy right now. Some places it's like 1-16 or something like that, and Indongo's a super big underdog. And it's sort of shocking, like I said, if he was from a different country, he'd be way bigger. But, it is what it is, man. Now, Terrance Crawford, his accolades are top 10 pound type accolades. His resume is filled with elite level fighters like Gamboa when he was undefeated, and, Victor Postol when he was a champion. And so he unified the division. And, it took him a while to actually unify 140 division, Indongo did it in 6 months. He did it in less than a year. He got 2 titles in less than a year, and he's going all out. But in the end, man, the styles of this fight, I see Indongo trying to pressure Terrance Crawford. But the thing about Indongo is he's really good at distance. He's really good with his straight left and his left hook. But Terrance Crawford, he's so elusive. He's so elusive, and it's crazy because Terrance Crawford boxes better when he's southpaw. But Indongo's gonna have that reach advantage. And the thing is, Indongo has a really good straight left and a good left hook, and those are the punches that can hit you before a jab does. So it's gonna be a really interesting fight, man. I think it's gonna be coming down to distance. I think Indongo's gonna try to overwhelm Terrance Crawford. This is in his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. So it's gonna be it's Pinnacle Bank Arena. That's what it seems like. That's where it's gonna be at. So, I see this fight. I see Terrance Crawford winning this fight, man, just because he has better fundamentals than Indongo. Indongo's a rugged fighter, but he's not technically skilled. I think he's really physically gifted, and he has natural abilities like just having like a good reach on people, and be able to have high volume. He throws a lot of punches for a guy with like no knockouts. 50% knockouts. He throws a lot of punches, and he has actual underrated power, right? So this kid is really good. He did it really. I'm just shocked about the odds. I think Terrance Crawford is going to pull it off, but I do think it's going to be a tough fight, man. I do see Terrance Crawford getting hit with a couple shots. If you actually watch Terrance Crawford's last fight with Felix Diaz, he was getting hit with the right hook. The thing about Indongo, he has a really good right hook. I remember I was watching the Ricky Burns fight. What he'd do is when the fighter leads with the straight right, Indongo will hop back and hit him with the right hook. So he has a pretty good check right hook. It's really good, actually. He doesn't turn you with it, but he counters you when you throw it straight right, he hops back and throws the right hook. And he doesn't really turn it. He just throws it. He's staying still. So, Indongo has some really good countering abilities. It's definitely going to be a technical fight, man, as long as it lasts. And I see Terrance Crawford pulling the UD, but I wouldn't be surprised if Indongo gets a knockout, man. He hits really hard. And he probably trained harder for this fight than anything else. I always tell people, when you fight for titles and you fight the biggest fight of your life, those other fights are big, but this is really, really big. This is for unification for all the belts. So I think we're going to see the best Julius Indongo. And who knows, he could even be better than what he showed before because he knows Terrance Crawford's accolades. So he could even be better, man, because he's going to train like he never trained before in his life. This kid, he's pretty old. He's 34 years old. It's almost over for this kid. So he needs to bring it, man. And he's fighting in a foreign country. So, man, that's how I see it, man. I see Terrance Crawford outboxing Indongo. I think it's going to be a decision. But Ndongo, he accidentally signed him early to get a knockout, man. But I see Terrance Crawford pulling it off, man. So let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, GeoBoxing Empire. Peace.